that thinks he can take something for a hat.
They're still keeping us in here. Arkham City will be closed down, right? Just gotta remember, you see weird-ass plants around here, and you'll know you found poison ivy, which is a bad thing. Wonder what's on TV right now. Focus.
It's Batman!
Oh, what I hate. Little pieces of crap like you. Look at you, all scared, crying. It's embarrassing. Please. It's not my fault. I don't see no one else.
But I'm not supposed to be here. What's the...
Feel this place getting worse, minute by minute.
It's Batman!
Is out. I can't be trapped here. Got to be an escape.
Time to... You pass me?
More snow. Damn it, end already.
Looks like another victim of the identity thief. I need to scan the area to see if there are any more clues to his identity and whereabouts. Oracle, I've reconstructed a clean set of fingerprints, but there's no match to anything in the Gotham criminal databases. I'm uploading the prints to you now. Check these against every record in the country. The MO is the same as for the previous victim. First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords and then removes the face before bandaging up the head. It's definitely him, and it looks like he's stepping up his attacks. A crime with this level of precision requires weeks of premeditation. These aren't just random attacks.
Batman, I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
I have no idea.
Bruce, I don't know how to say this, but
What's wrong, Barbara?
I've been thinking about the identity theft case. Don't get angry. But how can you actually be sure that it wasn't you who killed those people? I mean, they were your fingerprints at the scene.
What did you say?
Not intentionally, but clearly you're not well. That place is full of maniacs who could take advantage of a situation like that. Think about it. What if Crane got to you again? You know Strange's reputation. Maybe he planted the idea back when you met him. I don't like it, but...
It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I just, well, you know...
For a cup of joe about now.
Jokers? Who'd have thought it?
Another victim. Sooner or later, the killer will slip up. Let's hope it's this time. As with the others, the victim's face was removed pre-mortem with surgical precision. The care taken suggests the killer is more concerned with the parts he's taking than what he leaves behind. Someone has taken a lot of care to cover their tracks. They used bleach to destroy any forensic evidence at the crime scene. Sometimes the lack of evidence is all you need. I'll filter for particles of the bleach and see who was so determined to cover their tracks.
Strange tried to kill us all. I'm glad he's dead.
Thank God for that. Batman's back.
It's the Bat!
You ain't welcome here, Batman.
You killed that man and dumped his body back there. Why did you take his face?
It wasn't me. I just dumped the body. He told me to use bleach to clean it up.
Who told you?
Wayne, you know, the rich guy.
You're lying to me.
I'm not. There's an alley near the courtroom. That's where he is. He's crazy, man. You don't want to go in there.
This tower just exploded. Did Batman blow it up?
chance here!
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer the way I have suffered. As I look in the mirror, I understand how Leonardo felt when he finished the Mona Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David was complete. My work has taken too long. But now it's time for my masterpiece to be unveiled. My new face is ready. I couldn't have put it better myself. I take it you're here to stop me?
What do you think?
I think you're too late.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you.
Really? But you look just like Bruce Wayne. It took time, of course, to find the perfect donors, to graft on the flesh, and finally to lose myself in order to create this. 6 people died. Unfortunate, but necessary to complete my plan. Why would you believe good old-fashioned revenge? To be honest, I don't care if you do. Wayne will suffer, and you will not stop me. I can see you have your hands full with Arkham City, but it's time for me to leave now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time, I will not be in such a generous mood.
Close the file on the identity thief, Oracle.
Have you caught him?
No. Prepare a new file on Dr. Thomas Elliot. I'm uploading all the details from his surgery.
Elliot? The famous surgeon? Didn't you used to be friends?
We were. A long time ago.
So he was the identity thief? Hang on. This says he used the faces he collected to make a new one that looked like yours. I mean, Bruce Wayne's. Is he crazy? No offense. Are you going after him?
He's gone. He's left Arkham City. I'll hunt him down tomorrow.
Хаш. Томми Эллиот и Брюс Уэйн дружили еще детьми, но Брюс не знал, что Томас его темное отражение. Психопат с детства, Эллиот попытался убить своих родителей, чтобы унаследовать их состояние. Когда его план провалился отчасти благодаря врачебному мастерству Томаса Уэйна, отца Брюса, Эллиот начал во всем винить семью Уэйнов. Повзрослев, Эллиот стал невероятно талантливым хирургом и много лет потратил на выработку плана мести Брюсу.
Figures. I've seen these weird question marks all over Arkham City.
Get my hands on rich boy Bruce Wayne. I'll buy me an instant parole.
What's up with this weather?
Jokers? I don't believe it.
There's gotta be better places than Gotham. Frisco, Vegas, hell, give me Bloodhaven any day. If I live through this, I'm out of Gotham for good.
Batman for hours. Hope he's dead.
Новый Робин. Ричард Дик Грейсон, младший в семье акробатов, выступавших как летающие Грейсоны. Только благодаря им цирк оставался на плаву. Жители Готэма не желали денег на билеты, и в какой-то момент цирком заинтересовалась мафия. Владелец цирка отверг требования бандитов, и они убили родителей Дика прямо во время представления, в числе зрителей которого был Брюс Уэйн. Чтобы защитить раздавленного трагедией ребенка, Брюс стал его опекуном, доверив мальчику свой главный секрет. Решив помочь своему наставнику и другу, Дик старательно тренировался, став Робином, помощником Бэтмена в борьбе с преступностью. Повзрослев, Дик начал действовать самостоятельно, приняв имя Найт.
What's Batman doing in here anyway? Ain't this place a prison?
There's some kind of fight going on over there! City's where you're gonna die! Your mommy won't recognize you when I'm done!
What the hell?
Ядовитое начало. После того, как Джокер дал ей сверхдозу титана, ядовитый плющ оказалась заперта в герметичной камере. Куинси Шарп винил ее во всех разрушениях на острове Арkham. Здоровье плюща стремительно слабело, и она молилась о спасении. Спасение пришло в облике священника, который, сам того не подозревая, принес на одежде пыльцу деревьев, растущих рядом с церковью. Пока шло соборование, плющ превратила пыльцу в лекарство, соединившееся с натуральными токсинами в ее крови. К изумлению священника, плющ полностью поправилась. Придя в ярость, Шарп включил ее в число первых заключенных, переведенных в Арkham-Сити.
"30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the rest are 31. Of New Year's Day. Should old acquaintance be forgot and all that. I made sure she wouldn't forget me that day, didn't I, Batman? It was the first New Year's party I'd been invited to in a long time. But then, I wasn't really invited, was I? The restraining order saw to that. Still, she and I had been close, or so I believed. And And a new year means a new start. I admit, stepping into a crowded ballroom with a flamethrower was a bit dramatic. But what better way to melt the ice at a party? Perhaps she should have taken that cup of kindness from me when I first offered. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. Valentine's Day. Hearts and flowers. The perfect occasion to smother my new love with tokens of affection. I chose a dozen red roses, an assortment of truffles, and a darling little lacy thing. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to be so intimate. You might say I'd overdone it. And in truth, at that point, my love and I had not actually met. Ever the romantic, I followed her to her apartment. Loudly proclaiming my love, I drowned out her screams of protest. Sadly, it was not to be. So instead of smothering her with gifts, I simply smothered her. Days hath September, April, June, and November. All the... March 17th, the day set aside for St. Patrick, the holy man who drove the snakes from Ireland. Interesting thing about snake venom, Batman. Some are green, just like the dye used to make green beer. That made it all the easier when I hosted that St. Patty's Day party for my old gang. As you remember, one of my henchmen tried to tip you off. I wasn't sure which one had done it, so I decided to punish them all. 1 dose of green mamba venom into the beer keg, and they were soon rotting under the shamrocks. So I guess that makes you responsible for their deaths, too. I'll drink to that. Days hath September, April, June, and November. Well, 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 Batman. You listened well. You appear to understand the importance of dates, don't you? Let me tell you about this day of fools. I remember clearly that I watched her for days, waiting for the perfect moment. It was cold that March. It felt like spring would never come. They drank coffee, and she confessed her life lacked surprises. For 6 more days, I watched. April 1st, 5:22 a.m. I finished cutting through the brake lines of her car. From the camera I placed on her dash, I saw her panic. My only regret, she couldn't hear me yell, "Surprise!" "30 days hath September." "30 days hath September, April, June, and explosives planted at every exit and beneath this cell itself. What better way to celebrate Independence Day? My independence, of course, from Arkham. Unfortunately, I decided to be clever about it and had a calendar sent to police headquarters with the month of July ripped out. You figured it out right away and arrived just as the fireworks were starting. You stopped me from escaping, but not before the fire swept through the intensive care ward. But then, what's the 4th of July without a barbecue? The dogs will come and tear you apart. The dogs will sit with their master on that hot August night, just waiting to sink their teeth into the bones, lying bloody on the floor. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November." Do you remember that wonderfully hellish August, Batman? Packs of mad dogs swarming the furnace-hot streets, savaging everyone in their path. One bite, and humans were reduced to crazed animals themselves. Good times. Though Crane provided me with the hydrophobia formula, I had the presence of mind to release the hounds on August 16th, the feast day of St. Roach, patron saint of dogs. An obscure date, I know, but I couldn't imagine a better way to celebrate the dog days of summer. Labor Day, a day for workers. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November." Boo! Funny thing, Halloween in Arkham. It seems redundant here. Within these walls, the monsters are on display year-round. Of course, there was that one year Joker led a breakout on All Hallows Eve. What a wonderful night. Costumed revelers innocently partying alongside killers and fiends. Of course, the real screams came when it was time to unmask. Trick or treat. Who will give thanks this Thanksgiving? 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. M was for the murderous look she gave me. O meant only that she was weak and old. T is for her terror as she fought me. H is for her heart that I now hold. E is for her eyes swiftly dimming. R means rot, and soon rotting she will be. Put them all together, they spell mother, a word that means a corpse to me. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. "30 days has November, April, June, and September." I wasn't real close to my dad, and after my first internment at Arkham, he never spoke at all. Seems he wrote me off as a wacko, a loser. So, after I was released, I wanted to clear the air between us. The next Father's Day, I dropped by his place and suggested we go fishing. You ever go fishing with your pop? Well, it's some fun, let me tell you. The two of us out on the water, pulling in one whopper after another. Of course, I was doing the actual pulling. Dad was baiting the hooks. You know, with a finger, a foot, an eye. Whatever I had left of him. Even today, whenever I eat a nice piece of fish, I feel closer to my dear old dad. "30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one." Ah, early September. Kids headed back to school, leaves starting to turn, and best of all, Labor Day. Like the year I posed as a construction laborer and drove a bulldozer through the gold exchange. Or the year I referenced the labors of Hercules and released lions, bulls, and wild boars upon Gotham. Better than a circus. Even you have to admit last Labor Day was my most inspired. Laying siege to that hospital maternity ward? You labored mightily yourself that day. Saved every one of them. Well, there's always next year. Days hath September, April, June, and November. You know, I always feel a little lonesome in November. I think that's because even the worst of us enjoy a good old-fashioned family Thanksgiving. I know I did a few years back when I dropped in unannounced on Turkey Day. All those surprised faces around the table. Mom and Dad could hardly believe it. Mind you, I don't know whose mom and dad they were. I was on the run and needed a place to lay low. That family, whoever they were, could certainly cook. stuffing and gravy and pumpkin pie to die for. Unfortunately, they did. Like I said, always feel lonesome in November. "30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one." Ebenezer Scrooge was a saint compared to old Judge Harkness. Remember him, Batman? Gotham's hanging judge, they called him. Even though the state had ruled me insane, Harkness swore he'd send me to the gallows. So you see, it was all a simple act of self-preservation. I could hardly be held responsible for strangling that street corner Santa Claus for his suit. I needed the disguise to sneak into the judge's Christmas Eve party. Harkness thought it was all in fun, until St. Nick caught him around the neck with a string of Christmas lights. The cops found him later, hanging from the elaborate light display of his own roof. Judgy almost looked like a cartoon himself, alongside the comical reindeer, elves, and snowmen. I call that murder my Christmas special.
There's an electrical substation nearby. I should search for it and see if it's the one Deadshot used. This wasn't the substation Deadshot's been using. There's the substation. This could be the substation I'm looking for. This wasn't the substation Deadshot's been using. Deadshot was here. He was using this substation to store his equipment and... a PDA. It's heavily encrypted. I'll need to bypass the security if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot and what he's doing here.
This PDA was definitely given to Deadshot by Hugo Strange. It looks like he was smuggled into Arkham in order to take out a specific list of threats to Strange's position. Let's see. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and Batman.
Damn! He's working to a schedule. Ryder's his next hit. He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 2 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
Jack Ryder's going to be killed in less than a minute.
You made me miss my target, Batman! I never miss! You'll never get me. No one is better than me. Not even the great Batman. Stop hiding! Where have you gone, Batman?
This isn't over, Batman. I swear.
Did you find Deadshot?
He's not a problem anymore. I'll let Gordon know where he is and come back for him later.
Strange is spread all over Arkham City now. What's worse, starving to death or eating the crap they feed us in here?
Yeah, you better run. You come back, I'm gonna kick your ass, Batman.
Гордон против Шарпа. Когда общественности было объявлено о плане создания Арkham-Сити, комиссар Гордон, расстроенный тем, что мэр не посоветовался с ним, попытался препятствовать строительству через суд. Он проиграл. На встрече с Бэтменом комиссар объяснил, что подозревает коррупцию на самом высшем уровне.
I found her, Freeze. She's safe.
Nora, where is she?
She was locked up in Warehouse 5B in the Falcone shipping yard. She's safe, Victor. You can go to her.
Thank you, Batman. I doubted you. I am sorry.
Макси Зевс. Вовсе не все здания в Арkham-Сити находились в аварийном состоянии. В момент основания огромной тюрьмы, например, работал ночной клуб Олимпа, принадлежавший Макси Зевсу. Макси пропал в недрах Архемской лечебницы после бесчисленных сеансов электрошоковой терапии. Но клуб продолжил работать. Это заставляет некоторых считать, что его хозяин по-прежнему где-то рядом.
Joker's gone.
Who cares about that old crap? It's an eyesore. Look out!
What are you waiting for, Bat?
This is gonna hurt, Bat!
Can you feel the time approaching, little pigs? Soon, I will carve your life on my arm. I cannot describe with mere words the joy I feel as I make that mark into my flesh. Oh, this is a glorious day for you to die on. You're probably praying I will end your lives quickly. I won't. Your life is over. Accept it and prepare yourselves to sink into the oblivion of nothing. You I will gut like a fish. My body is a temple dedicated to your memory. Your entire lives have been accelerating to this point. Soon, I will carve your life on my arm. Your life is over. Accept it and prepare yourselves to sink into the oblivion of nothing. Oh, this is a glorious day for you to die on. My body is a temple dedicated to your memory. This is all too fun, isn't it, Peggy? I'm enjoying myself so much. I nearly forgot to give Batman another call. Come on, Batman. Where are you? This is not over. It cannot be over. My blade will bathe in the crimson rivers of blood that will pour from the holes I cut into your body. You cannot deny me the mark. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left. I've saved a special place for you, Batman. A place to symbolize your death. Do you want to see?
That psycho looked into my eyes and told me what he was gonna do to me. I've never been so scared.
He's locked up now. You'll be safe here.
I owe you, Batman. This maniac was talking like he was gonna cut us up.
He was. You'll be safe here for now. He's not going anywhere.
Заключая сделки, Шерман Файн, посредник, нашел свое место в Готэме, став незаменимым помощником при покупке недвижимости. Мелкие преступники нанимали Шермана, чтобы он проделал всю бумажную работу, сделав покупку неотслеживаемой и выполнив все пожелания покупателя. В прошлом он покупал дом по поручению Белой Акулы, мистера Заса и Джокера, собираясь отомстить Бэтмену. Загадочник обратился к посреднику, чтобы найти здание, в котором разместятся все его головоломки.
Arkham City. Same old crap.